You really can? You squinting to see?
Yeah, no, I really.
Oui.
I could see you. I could see him. I could see
Right.
very clearly. Pero ya when we start getting to the iPad, the phone, ya está blurry. Y pa allá
Listen,
también.
don't be telling everybody that we're recording on the phone. That's a
Yeah,
$80,000 piece of machinery, all right? As far as they know.
That shit is mad expensive. Don't
Yeah.
listen to that.
4K, 4K.
Yeah.
It is 4K. That's all you gotta know. What
Now
else?
we're gonna need you to keep your mic up a little bit.
Me?
Yeah,
For you?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you want the stand?
No, it's okay.
Because if it's gonna be a problem,
It'll
just
keep
sit
us
it here.
busy. And then,
That's a different podcast.
I'm just saying, so she won't look at the TV.
I can't see us. That's okay.
No, but make that soup again, Bertha. She was making soup. Keep us busy. She was making soup,
Yeah.
motherfucker. She said, "What's wrong?" Oh no, hell no. Well, we can see they on their own product.
Okay, yes. Can we do elbows on the table?
You can do, yeah.
Just get
We're not
comfortable.
having dinner, you know.
Yeah, no, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lucy, I know y'all really ready for the stand and got stiff. No. We in the basement. Don't worry. You're not on the set. This is the,
Okay.
All right, but doesn't mean you got to break dance.
I'm trying to loosen up.
All right.
After a certain age, it takes.
Let's go, Will. Let's
Here
make
we go.
these
Let's-
introductions.
Another episode with Canna Kitchen. Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Thank you,
Welcome,
thank you for having
thank
us. It's a
you.
pleasure to be here.
Of course, we have my man A on the building. I didn't shout
I'm
him
here.
out.
I'm here.
A don't do anything. You don't mess with flour.
Yeah,
you don't-
they were offering me
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, I don't really.
From the
Right.
door, I walked in and he was like, "No." He
No?
shut me down real quick.
He said maybe later.
He did say no. You didn't say maybe later.
No, I didn't say that.
Nah, he don't.
Come on, man, you gotta back me up.
He didn't say that.
Well, let's start from
The
the, beginning.
lemonade
though.
is really good. I'm just saying. She did
Right.
say.
But is it gonna make me see like floating?
No, not at
No,
all. Just
it's not
Right.
mushrooms. It's THC.
Yeah, but
Right.
I get paranoid like Pookie. That's
So-
the problem.
So THC in all of them?
All of our products. That's what Canna Kitchen is. We make products so that you can create savory food dishes from sopita
Okay.
to chuletas.
Seasoning.
Sofrito goes in everything.
Now, can you put the sofrito in the L and roll it up and smoke it too?
No.
No.
I mean, we haven't tried it, but I doubt it.
Yeah, no.
Can you like smear it, just like a little dab on it? No.
No.
I mean,
You know, we should try it.
No.
you're not
I'm
gonna
not
get
gonna say
sick, but like, would you mash up a pepper, an onion, some garlic with
I've
a
seen
little olive
people
oil?
put some real strange things in blunts. So,
Okay.
This is foodie stuff.
Yeah, this is.
oh, it's all foodie stuff.
Yes,
but
this
it's
is
weed,
different
so I'm just
So,
not-
consummation.
this is like butter.
No,
Well,
this
this
is
is oil.
Oh.
Tú no
See,
lo
I would have been
ves.
sick already. I would have been sick right now.
This is vegetable oil.
Got you.
So this is you would use this if you're baking cookies, if you're making brownies,
Salad dressing.
depending on how much you use. Like if you use a teaspoon or like a tablespoon of our oil,
Turn it around.
has 250 milligrams.
We make sure that
Of
we have it.
THC.
You know,
What is
very
that
well
equal? Like
informed.
200? Because I don't smoke. So what does 250 milligrams mean?
Well, then you're gonna have to talk about the type of weed. You know, if you're smoking hot ox, Reggie Nelson, you know, it's gonna take you like 10, 15 blunts. But if you're smoking some really good mats, the Zaza as it's called, right? You know, a nice fat L, I would. You
Now,
know.
have you ever had some of this stuff in your refrigerator and like you had a relative come over and surprise you with a dinner and they didn't realize what they were cooking? and
No,
then
I
ate
would
it and
never
then-
do that. I wouldn't do it.
actually, my story is a little different.
Oh,
I
yeah,
actually,
okay.
my mom did because I had it stored in her refrigerator.
See?
So she did. She dabbed into.
She got high.
Mom was
Yeah.
lit.
Was she scared? Was she tripping?
Did you tell her the
She
truth?
didn't know. She didn't know. We told her the next day.
We.
But
What?
then, yeah, we told her the next day. I mean, she fell asleep.
She fell asleep.
Oh,
She fell asleep.
so
She
that's-
was out.
She had that effect.
But you know what? I also came to the realization that she didn't get sick. She fell asleep. She legit slept for hours, for a few hours. You know, she used to take a lot of melatonin to sleep. So I'm one that I'm seriously against taking pills, I don't even like taking Tylenol. Like,
She'd
it's
rather the
really
holistic
degrading.
approach.
Yeah, I'm with the I work for pharmacy, so I know what,
Right.
a lot of these things do to you. So I noticed that, she was like, all right, she was good. So I'm like, you know what, mommy, maybe this is a good time to tell you. So Lisa and I, and Elisa, shout out to our other partner, by the way, Elisa, she couldn't make it.
Yes, Canna Kitchen is a fully
Composed of-
owned
yeah.
and ran female business.
Three of
Just
us.
through three. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, circle back now. So I'm talking to my mother, and I'm like, you know what? two of my girlfriends, you know them, Elisa and Lisa, we're part of this business. And she's like, what kind of business? And I'm like, well, it's what you just ate, you know? And she was like, what the hell did I consume? I'm like, did you sleep right? How do you feel? She's like, I'm great. I'm like, well, this is what we do. And then, yeah, she was actually understanding. She was understanding.
Did she ask for more?
Lulu would not have been that understanding. My mom would not.
But you know what?
have been
When
that
she does
understanding.
have like the anxiety and stuff, what we do is I give her. Do we put in out here?
The drop.
It's this product, tincture. It's a cannabis with Everclear. And
Well, wait, let me say
Everclear
this.
is like
Alcohol.
Alcohol,
it
right?
has to be
yeah.
99%.
So this is
You over
actually
here cooking up moonshine and stuff in the crib.
with the machine that we have. We can put flour in the machine with the Everclear, and what you get after a 4 or an 8 hour process is tincture, and so it's obviously alcohol based. But you can put it in an alcoholic beverage or any beverage. You can put it on proteins. I mean,
well, I put it on my mom's teas.
there you go.
That's the thing. So, you know, it's good for, you know, let's just say you don't want to smoke or you can't smoke. Like, she can't do any of that. But I'm doing it for medicinal purposes because it's also, you know, I went through some crazy illness that required taking a lot of pills, a lot of medication. I don't like the way that made me feel. Plus, I gained like 80-something pounds. You're a witness to that. I was extremely swollen. And
Still cute though.
Thank you. But seriously, it was bad. I didn't
Yeah.
feel good. So I was talking to my doctor, my pain management, and she was like, "Well, I mean, what about cannabis? What do you think about marijuana?" I was like, I don't like that word, cannabis.
Right.
She's
Yeah,
like,
you can't say marijuana no more, Freddie.
Right.
Wasn't
Flower.
that the PC word to
Flower.
say?
Well, no, marijuana is a racist term.
Oh, really?
So it was created, I don't remember the time, but a long time ago, when they were when the Mexicans were the ones that were farming it the most and smoking it, they wanted to give it the stigma, not stigmata, the
You
stigma
just
that
brought Jesus into it.
the
So
stigma.
Jesus is smoking weed.
I mean, he probably
Sorry,
was.
Bobby,
He probably was.
with
He
Papa
probably
Dios
was.
smoking now. Espérate. Wait a second.
But I mean, the point is, I don't remember what my point was.
That's why
About
you should
the
be
na-
smoking.
it was a
About
racist. It's
the
just a
racist.
racist
That's
term.
what it was.
It's a racist term, so we
it's
prefer using cannabis.
It was given to cannabis so that people would look at it with bad association with it and with the Hispanic people. So marijuana, and so therefore, i.e., we don't use it. It's a racist term,
So
cannabis.
how did y'all get into it? I just woke up one day.
Well, no, that's why. Well, for me, it was that. Both her and Elisa
Well,
were talking
what it
about.
was we were hanging out, right? We were doing a typical, we're not going out this weekend, let's hang out. And what we do is Bertha's at
It wasn't, y'all guys weren't watching like Breaking Bad at home and like, we should start a meth lab. And it was like,
That would
maybe
make
we'll
a
start
cute
out with
story.
a weed lab and then, you know what I mean, graduate.
It would make a cute story, but no, we were literally in the kitchen. Bertha is the one that gets down in the kitchen, and Hispanics, I don't know why we hang out in the kitchen.
Right.
We have a whole apartment, but we're chilling in the kitchen. And it was, you know, during these times where cannabis is like taking off. It's not the same thing
Right.
it was when we were growing up, when in like 1993, 92, when I was in FDR smoking weed. It's not the same capacity anymore.
Right.
So we were, you know, all talking about another source of revenue for us. That's what we were having, that kind of meeting of the minds, just a bunch of friends thinking about what we could do to make more money. She comes from a family that has always been in the culinary business.
We had a restaurant about over 20 years. Over 20 years. I mean, in the 80s and 90s to the early 2000s. I mean, Park Slope, actually.
Oh, Park Slope.
Yeah. So, you know, my love for culinary, I mean, it's in our blood. So,
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I like ceviche. I'm South American, so I like you guys like seafood
I love
ceviche.
seafood.
Yeah, that's
Her ceviche.
that's my thing. Yeah, ceviche, for sure. And then I incorporated my, like the South, 'cause I'm South America. So that with a little bit of the Boricua, the Caribbean, and we have a fusion. But I do like to
Where South America?
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, yeah. So shout out to Mommy. You know, she was the one that introduced me, to food and the love for food that I had was, as a matter of fact, after the restaurant closed, my mom and I were doing catering on the side for a while. So we would do it occasionally, especially for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. So I was already doing that.
Yeah.
So then when we were talking
About doing
our
our own
money,
You know, Bertha and I used to promote together. We bartended together. We've always maintained another, a job, a steady job. We've always just had side hustles. We always had another way of we were making money. We even did comedy shows.
Right.
that's how I met Willie.
And so it's always been a great thing that I feel that I've been fortunate enough to have a circle of people that when you talk about business and you talk about doing things and making money, they're like, let's get it. Reaching out to Freddie and getting comedy shows together and doing fundraisers. So we're doing all of this stuff. Then I became a mom, and now fast forward, so we're sitting in the kitchen, we're having this conversation, and it's like, well, what can we do different? And our business partner who's not here was like, what about sofrito? And I was like, infusing sofrito, And then the ideas just kind of kept coming from there, and we put it together, we thought about it, and we've been trying to execute this plan ever since.
What's the craziest thing that you thought about infusing the weed in, and what just didn't really work out?
Everything.
No, so
What
far,
doesn't work? What
so
doesn't
far
work?
so good. Everything, our ideas.
Having everything that you put in front of a person
Right.
infused, I feel is overwhelming.
Gotcha.
And we realized that because once we started making the stuff, when we invested in ourselves and we bought the machinery and got the flour, blah blah blah, we had to test our own product.
Let's circle back and also not only us testing our product, but when we had our first event,
Oh yeah,
we had other people try it.
and
Because
that's
it was
when
our first time, doing it. So we didn't know about dosing, to be honest with you. I knew about cooking, and we also knew about cannabis. So we were like, well, let's just put both of them together and let's see what we can create. Now, were we creating dishes? Yeah, I was making rice and beans and roast pork, and I mean.
Sounds like there was a mishap somewhere.
Well, once again, I said we weren't controlling the dosing. We didn't know.
We were brand new, just stepping into uncharted waters. And well, I wasn't even gonna get to that one within ourselves. She started cooking. We made butter, sugar, sofrito, avocado, olive oil, all these oils. So now we have a bunch of food in Elisa's house. We had fish, a strawberry salad, a mango and pepper salad.
Potatoes. We were definitely
y'all was eating a little bit of everything.
And we infused it all.
Ah.
And again, going back to what she said, no dosing. So it's like, until the
Yeah.
ancestors tell me something. And putting in, another tablespoon. A little bit more butter, put the butter, everything's good with butter. And there was like 6 of us. And we're sitting there eating. Long story short, I got to work the next day 3 hours late. Elisa lost a shoe that was very expensive that she thought she was carrying the entire time. Bertha, what was your mishap like?
I didn't go to work. I didn't wake up. I just didn't.
There you have it. So it was just too much. And those are the things that you learn. So then we were like, okay, well, let's have a sit down, a test run.
Right.
So we invited the non-smokers. We invited the people that only like to consume edibles.
We wanted to have a balance.
We had everyone do a Q&A, the whole shebang. And so we had about 20 people. We decorated her apartment, sat everybody down,
Right.
family-style dinner. We bought a 3-course meal out and dessert. Again, everything. Infused. Everything. It was arroz con pollo. It was empanadas. It was the mango pepper salad. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And there's like 2 ingredients in it. Like, what the fuck? But again, everything infused. And everything was delicious.
Beans.
And the fact that everything was so delicious and you really didn't taste the cannabis, the non-consumers were like, "Can I have another one?
So we gave them.
Can I?" So okay. Everybody here is amazed.
I mean, listen, I was happy. I'm like, well, they liked the food. I'm like, I was happy. But,
I was fine. Out of the 20 people, 2. No, I'm sorry, because Nelson got sick too. It was 3 people that got sick. By the time they got home, it was too much. So they puked or whatever. They didn't, go on any crazy trip or anything like that, but it was definitely too much. And then you start doing your research, you're watching the shows, you're speaking to people, and you learn that when you're serving an infused meal, not everything has to be infused. You could pick if you're doing chicken parm with pasta.
You would infuse the protein.
You would do the chicken,
Not the
right,
Because the protein absorbs a lot more fat.
right,
So
and you would
want
just have
that,
regular
right.
pasta with the chicken parm on top.
Right.
So I mean, we do have trial and errors, but I mean,
Well, when we did the
think
show on
that's so far.
Sunset with Joe, you
Yeah.
guys gave me
Shout
a
out to
plate.
Joe, shout
Yes,
out to Joe, my
definitely.
trainer.
You guys gave me a plate to take home. You
What
guys,
did
how
you
was you at that level? Because I was a real
Okay, so that was our actual first event that
We
we
did.
did
Did we
together, and we
infuse
had
the
a
rice?
crazy turnout. No, the only
You
thing that
infused
was
something.
the
The
empanadas.
empanadas were the only
Because
thing that were
Joe paying for the ticket, that
Right.
was Joe. Canna Kitchen we were there on our own.
right.
So we had, and at the time we only had the oil and the sofrito,
Gotcha.
and so
And this,
That's the tincture.
oh, verdad, we had tincture too.
because
the
you gave me
pink
that,
bottles.
and that messed
That
me
was
up with
the
my tea that night. I put some of that in my tea, and
How
I was
much?
shitting you.
How much?
That was the problem.
1 or 2 drops. We did tell
No,
you 1 or 2
you know what? I didn't ask about the drops, and I put like 4 because I'm a smoker.
I was gonna say,
And
but
I-
you're a smoker,
Yeah.
okay?
But did you smoke before?
Nothing.
Nothing.
But I drank.
So it was cold.
Yeah, I drank that couple 4 drops with the tea. I was lit.
We actually have some loyal customers that come specifically and only for our tincture, and but they use it more to help them get to sleep and
Right.
go to sleep and stay asleep. Not, they don't.
Right.
They're not trying to do it recreationally.
But shit, you do a couple of drops a night, you lit.
Yeah.
You're a regular pothead.
I mean, kind of, sort of, but not really, because I mean, she doesn't need much,
Right.
But which is
Wow,
why I'm
you
surprised.
done-
I'm
That
surprised.
was a pothead.
So now
Officially.
the goal is to get it like in stores and stuff like that. How does the market work?
I mean, the truth of the matter is, I mean, yeah, if Canna Kitchen could be, a household name, like we wanna take away from the stigma. One of the things, going back to Titi,
Mm-hmm.
if you get a Titi, God forbid that, gets a terrible diagnosis of some sort, cancer or whatever, or anything that the THC would actually be beneficial for them. Mostly, some cancer patients, when they do the chemo and stuff, they don't really have an appetite. They don't want to eat, but they need to. So, you're gonna get Titi more inclined to use sofrito, which she's familiar with. She uses every day anyway. Before you're gonna get her to buy a bag and go to duty.
Right. Instead of smoking, they're gonna ingest it. So that's what they'll ingest it.
But
to get into their household so that they're able to use all of this.
And so we
taking away from the
So you guys
recreational
got a
smoking.
website and stuff like that, now or
Right now we're using our free platforms of social media to get ourselves out there. Wonderful podcasts such as the Brooklyn Basement
I mean
podcast.
the greatest podcast.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is top
This is
tier.
practicing.
Top tier.
Top tier.
That's
Practicing again, bro. Just practicing.
$80,000 camera, you know what I mean?
4K. Yeah, eso está heavy.
You got a lot of keys.
Heavy duty. So the sofrito, does it freeze like regular sofrito? And
Yes.
how long does it last like regular
The same.
sofrito?
Same amount.
Everything's
So
the same.
everything's the same.
Literally, the only difference
Because
between
sofrito says
our
it freezes for years.
Thank you. You see, I said the same. I said,
Yeah, years.
I
This
remember my
stays-
mother having sofrito that
For
was
years frozen.
long time. She would make a lot, give a
Yeah.
lot out, and then
It's
stuff like
actually
that.
frozen.
But
That you guys
once you
can see.
defrost it,
Right.
I've been told that it's like
Oh.
3 months,
Okay.
right? Properly
Defrosting.
refrigerated, properly.
Wait, what? 3 months to defrost it?
So once you
No, so once you get
No, shelf life.
Oh, okay. After you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think I did smoke weed. I don't know.
3 months in the first
That's why I don't smoke weed. So I'm already dumb. I don't
No,
know.
it's okay. We're contagious.
This shit looks scary though. Look at this. This is all black. This
Yeah,
is
that looks like something you give to like a baby. Like, hey, go to sleep.
You give this to. He said this is scary, and
it's all black.
you followed it up.
prefer the pink
You
one
give it
or
to
the
a
black
baby.
one?
I think.
You prefer the pink
Pink.
one? Okay.
Because this looks a little scary if not a weed smoker. Now for me, a weed
Like,
smoker,
so
I would
like
drink
the
this whole
booze.
shit straight up. Like, I want to get lit. I want to drink this whole
It's
shit.
like a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like those airplane bottles of vodka or something like that.
Yeah, what are they called? I was thinking. I couldn't think. Nips.
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 Right.
But
No,
the pink
that's
one
good
is
to
more
know, the pink
friendlier.
one, right?
The,
Okay.
the pink one would be more friendlier. You're gonna, it's a couple of drops, it's cute. Even as a man, oh, it's cute. But this is like, yo, what's in that? What's in there? It's
It's
scary.
a tincture, and I mean, is that it is also a dark color. It's not like it's
So
dark.
you are supposed to, preserve,
so-
preserves on a dark area.
It
So
should be in
that
a
on
tinted
cabinet.
bottle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It
Something
has a
dark.
certain
Oh, you
story.
guys are real scientists.
Listen, we be in the trapping, yo.
Oh, yes.
We really do.
Well,
be
no,
in the
I mean, like
trapping.
we said, we actually now we do study, the dosing and everything. Shout out to Elisa because she does all of that
How
for
do
us.
you figure out like how to take out the weed out of the weed and put it into?
So there's machines
Right, we
that
there's a process.
you.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell them.
Yeah.
Don't tell them the
Can't really-
recipe.
I don't know.
How do you?
So there's a process.
What made you
but
think
have to-
like how do you say Google YouTube University?
YouTube, Google,
Facts.
and
Yeah.
and I took actually a course, so I kind of already knew what we
What's
needed
that
to
in
do
it?
more or less.
Garlic?
This
This
Yeah.
is sugar.
this is sugar.
Just
And
like
this is how we made the lemonade.
Right? Can you put this with your coffee?
Yes, you
Absolutely.
can.
Yeah.
Your coffee, your tea. If you're making a flan, you melt the sugar to make the caramel.
Gotcha.
And your
Because this looks a
comes
little,
infused.
sugar looks a little, well, first of all, stiff, but it looks a little
Looks
darker.
Yes, but that's because
It's
it
infused.
has the THC in it. Correct.
The tincture.
Do you
to
use a
make that.
specific strand of weed?
Well, we can make strains specific.
Upon
Ah.
request.
Not, I mean, I wouldn't say like,
So you can make Zaza.
you're not,
You
yeah.
can make Zaza.
So you wouldn't call me and say,
Let me get a bucket of Zaza.
No. I want an indica, but I want it to be tropical punch.
Okay.
But you can call me and say, I want a really good hybrid that's more dominant on the indica side.
Gotcha.
You can say, you know what, I actually, since I'm using the tincture in, I don't know, my coffee or whatever,
Right.
my tea in the morning, I would rather my tincture be a sativa.
Right.
So,
Okay, so now, look, I smoke it all,
yeah, me too.
up and downs. So what's the difference for people that don't know, like myself, that just smokes it all? What's it called, the weed strand called for you to be up,
That's
That
the
would be
sati-
the
the sativa.
and then the indicas to go down?
Correct.
Okay. So an indica should go with the tea,
And the hybrid is right in the
That
middle.
is correct.
but the hybrid could be either one, no?
Well, no. The hybrid means that it could be there.
It's a
There's
mix of both.
a strain that is more dominant. From, like if you break the plant down with the terpenes and all the other things that are in it, they'll see that it has more properties of being an
Right.
indica plant versus what a sativa plant would
Gotcha.
have. So that's why there's so many hybrid. Most of the things and the products that you find are really done with
Mhm.
hybrid. So most people they just it's something actually that we get to offer our clients. Like, well, what kind of strain do you normally like to smoke? Do you even care?
I'll drink it
And
all.
there's also
But
as
our
you,
most popular one is hybrid.
yeah.
Right, because you want to stay up while you get hot, you want to get lit.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you don't use
So this is
garbage
better
bags.
than a nutcracker.
I mean, if smoking and feeling high is your thing, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I would personally, I would like to drink this.
Instead of a nutcracker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. What does something like this go for?
$10.
Okay.
Now, when you drink that, do you still feel the need to smoke, or
Yes.
you know how some people
If you're a smoker, yes.
yeah, because
I
then
mean,
So
if
you
you're
can
a-
drink-
I
if you're
can
a
drink
smoker,
that
you're
and
always
smoke
gonna
as
want
a
it.
set. Yeah.
Is that open?
You're always gonna want
This
it.
is open.
This one is no. This one
If
is
they're frozen.
They're frozen. That one's
one for you.
That's
So
we brought it for
trae
you.
for two.
I'm gonna be smashed.
Yeah.
But not right now. In about
It's-
30 minutes or so.
It's also
And
made
you
with
have to
real lemon.
consume the whole thing.
Okay, let me taste it.
and you have high tolerance, right? So,
Yeah, this ain't. I mean, not that I sipped it and saying that, but I taste it.
or you turn
You
into
take
a
the
top.
cannabis?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you taste it in there.
Okay.
Now this tastes like it'll fuck you up. After a little bit, you drink this by yourself, you're good.
Is it good?
It's good.
Okay.
It tastes the lemonade.
But
It's
it's
somewhere in
made.
there.
It's made with
It's
everything
real
is fresh lemons.
It's real, yeah.
Real lemon.
Everything,
See,
yeah.
this
Oh,
one.
so it's all natural,
This one's
organic.
authentic. Yeah. We're buying the lemon by the cases and like it's a
Do you have a name
process.
for this? I mean, I know the
Lemonade.
name. Not just lemonade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, honey, take some lemonade. I tell you, I'm just gonna die. No, I'm just saying like.
No,
Got
it's
it.
infused.
No, it's
No, he's made, you know, like Pretty Little Stoners.
Right.
Like
Ah.
does our
So our
cupcakes.
Pretty Little Stoners are our cupcakes. That's how we
Okay,
started.
that's what I'm saying. So this should have a name.
No, it should.
You know what? We're gonna give you the honor.
Go
No,
back to
I'm
the
not. Don't give me that. I'll call this bitch Lady Lemon and then.
There you go.
You guys make birthday cakes and all that too? Or?
Yes, yes, we do have
Yes.
a baker. That's my niece, and she does everything from scratch also. So shout out to Leanne.
Yeah, her baker's good. And everything she does, so pretty, so it's nicely decorated. We really
What's her Instagram? Does she have one for that? Or?
Actually, she doesn't, which I've been telling her. You need to have your own Instagram page to doing that. But no, she really does.
What's the Instagram page for this product?
So it's Canna Kitchen, right? Canna
CANNA _kitchen, but instead of an E,
It's the number 3 because it's 3 of us.
So it makes sense.
So how we did that deal?
Yeah, that's the way you did it.
And three, I get
And
it.
the thing that we're known for the most is our empanadas
Or
and
empanadas.
And, her sauce. Her sauce, because you know it's all about the sauce, and Bertha definitely has the secret sauce. That's basically just what we do to raise the capital,
Right.
to buy the flour, to buy the packaging, to buy, you know what I'm saying, to be able to market our product. So that's the whole premises of the food. We really try to not push the food out there,
But our products.
but our products, so that people can
But
make
of course,
the
who
food.
doesn't like food?
Right.
I mean, you know, that brings everyone together.
We're
So
trying to make money.
Yeah,
And you guys do
right.
not have a specific menu that you guys do, like the rice and beans and like something. I mean,
No,
you
we
can do it
didn't.
yourself, but
We haven't gotten into that yet. That's something that we definitely talk about. We just don't know exactly in which manner we
right.
want to bring it to life. Like, do we want to do just a menu, rent, or get a little truck and
Right.
do like a stand?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah,
There's so many
we definitely
different
have,
avenues.
Ideas.
That we can do, and we haven't really decided on it because since we are a baby business, we're you know fairly new. There's still so much that goes into.
There's
this
a lot of
entrepreneur.
legalities behind that, so you know you have to be
Yeah, I'm
careful
sure.
with certain things that
That's
you
the other
do, and yeah, so
We're in a gray area.
Yeah.
Like we fall under micro licensing, so it's not even like the license that everybody's fighting for to get. We don't
Right.
even fall under that, you know. And there's like a lot of places that are opening up.
Mhm.
Like the Cookies building, I think Kitch3n. There's a couple of things, and they do themed nights with food. If that's something we would be able to be a part of and get in the door, we want to send our products to. There's so
Like a
many like
collab with companies like that.
correct.
Yes.
And there's a lot of chefs out there.
That's what. Yeah,
like,
we're trying to reach out to
Thai
chefs as well
that are doing
use
like
our products.
these
Right.
meals, these 4-course meals or private dinners, sit down dinners. So I mean, we can get them to use our products. Like you know, that's that. Right now, we're kind of open to where this journey is going to take us. We're not really sure, so we're open. We have ideas. We know what our goals are, but
So it's really exciting right now, the kind of like the not knowing and figuring things out and
yeah, I mean, it's a little bit
It's
of everything.
exciting.
It's a little bit of everything. Could be
But,
frustrating.
yeah, right.
Because
Yes.
when you feel like you're.
I mean, think about it. There's 3 of us to bring different ideas to the table, and then at the end, we had to agree to something, right?
right.
Because
Everything
our
got to be
goal
unanimous.
is correct to make money.
So learning how to work with your friends under real business LLC premises. It's all new, uncharted territory, and learning a lot because there's so much to learn, and it's hard also because we're all have full-time jobs. So it's not like any one of us can dedicate 24/7 to what a baby business I feel actually needs, you know, to really get it off and going, you know. So there's a lot to go. So it's exciting. It's the events have been fun. We've been on a lucky streak. I don't know.
No, not lucky. You guys
I
been
mean,
working
we've
hard.
been working hard.
Getting
Yeah, we've been,
rewarded.
and
Thank God.
hopefully, you know, we managed to keep this momentum going, and you know, we just keep reaching our goals and expanding.
Right. Then these jobs are gonna get bigger eventually.
Yeah.
They're gonna get bigger, so you guys gotta keep it up and
That's our goal.
yeah, it's gonna.
Thanks for having us.
We'll have you again.
Okay.
Yeah, after you guys get the CBD and everything. I like that little display. This was nice.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is
Check
nice.
us out at Canna Kitchen. DM us. Put in your orders
Now, brother, where are you? Where are you?
at the Brooklyn Basement Podcast.
There she goes.
Wow.
She's been practicing that.
I wanted her to have her solo. I didn't even want to interrupt her because I was going to mess it up.
No,
I
we
didn't
gotta
know.
say it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Brooklyn Basement Podcast.